Spring is a great time to refocus on those financial goals you made at the beginning of the year. And if one of those goals was to reduce your expenses, spring is a great time to save a lot of money. I'm going to tell you all the frugal living tips I have for this awesome season. Hi there, my name is Jen. I'm the creator of Modern Frugality and the co-host of the Frugal Friends podcast. And you guys loved my frugal living tips video so much that I wanted to do a series of seasonal frugal living tips to give you season-specific ways to save money. And our first one is spring. I've got 10 ways for you to save money in spring, so let's start with our first one. Spring clean with DIY cleaners. So unless you're genuinely trying to disinfect something, you probably don't need the overpriced cleaners from the store. You can clean almost everything in your home with simple ingredients you probably already have, like vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, alcohol, baking soda. Like you can make a glass and all-purpose cleaner with just 1 part water and 1 part white vinegar. Or if you have some dish soap laying around, I really love an all-purpose cleaner with 1 teaspoon of dish soap and 16 ounces of water. Second is to spring clean your finances. So spring is a great time to go through all of your transactions from the year so far and get real with yourself about which ones you want to keep and which ones you really don't need to keep spending on, i.e. subscriptions, maybe a gym membership you made in January, all kinds of things. So look at the spending habits you are keeping up with in the year so far and try and take as many away as possible. I use Personal Capital to keep track of all of my finances. It allows my husband and I to keep all of our cards, debit and credit, because we have multiple cards. We can have all of them synced to Personal Capital so we can check all of our transactions in one place. Third is to declutter and sell what you don't need. We all associate spring cleaning with spring decluttering, so why not give it a try? But there's also some frugality that lies with decluttering, because when you feel like your surroundings are complete, not just 1 table, 1 chair, but when you feel like you have enough, your brain can stop focusing on the physical space around you and can start or keep focusing on important decisions that it can't make on autopilot. And a lot of those are resisting impulse spending decisions or even health decisions. So when you get rid of the clutter that you don't need, you can make better spending decisions, and you can even make some money on some of the stuff that you might not need anymore. I would definitely limit it to maybe like 3 to 10 items to sell though. Probably not going to get money for more than that. Fourth is to find a seed swap or ask your Buy Nothing group if they have any seeds. I'm not much of a gardener, but my co-host Jill on Frugal Friends is. She loves to garden, and she got all of her seeds from swapping them. And so you probably have a garden center or a garden club in your area. They typically host a seed and plant swap in the spring. So if you are a budding gardener, but you're not sure how great your skills are, check out to see if there are any seed swaps nearby, or check in your Buy Nothing group. There could just be an organic seed swap, not like organic seeds, but a seed swap that comes up organically in your Buy Nothing group. And who knows, by summer, you could be overflowing with produce and save money on groceries. Or if you're like me, you didn't waste too much money on all those plants that you killed. Fifth is to get a book from the library. Why spend money this weekend on something you'll never remember when you can get a free book from the library, lay down outside on a soft blanket, and take a picture of it and put it on Instagram? And that way, everyone will forever know how cultured you are. You're welcome. 6 is to open the windows. You just spent a lot of money on heating costs over the winter, so take advantage of this beautiful shoulder season where you can open the windows, turn off the oven, make some salads or things that don't require heat. Just take advantage of this beautiful weather to save money on your electricity bill or your gas bill. Use as little of it as possible and make up for some of those overheated nights that you had to do during the Great Freeze. 7th is to go for a run, walk, or bike. So you probably had some health goals at the beginning of the year. We all do, but you may not be still keeping up with those health goals. And so we all know that exercising gives you endorphins, and endorphins make you happy, and happy people don't make bad spending decisions. Maybe not all the time, but they make fewer bad spending decisions. So reach those health goals, get outside, move your body, create some endorphins, and you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's a horrible saying, but you can do 2 things with 1 activity. 8th is to meditate or journal outside. I know, outside, again, there's a theme, but meditating and journaling can give you time to rest your brain, rest your thoughts, and process things that you're going through. And again, when you're able to do that, to declutter your mind, to simplify your thoughts, you're able to make better spending decisions. And also, this could even replace a time where you would go out and spend money on taking your mind off of something, maybe like shopping. Every month in our Frugal Friends membership, we give out some journaling prompts, and those are always some of the greatest feedback we get from our members. So journaling can really do so much for you, or meditating, or both. And being outside, you get some great vitamin D. It's so good for you. 9th is to try foraging. So I've never tried this one, but I've always wanted to. I love following Alexis Nicole on TikTok. She is an amazing forager. She's always making these really cool recipes. So if you live in a city that's really good for foraging, I don't even know if my city is good. I'm just like so paranoid about it though. I would love to hear if you have foraged or your experiences with it. But I would also recommend following Alexis Nicole on TikTok or getting any of her book recommendations and trying it yourself, because she has a lot of substitutions for pricey things you might buy. She just forages them for free. And the last is to do a money challenge. So again, think back to those money goals you made at the beginning of the year. This is a great time to re-energize your progress towards them by trying a week or month-long challenge. So we love no spend challenges for a week or a month. They really do detox your spending and kind of like revamp your progress. But April 20th is Earth Day, so April's a great time to do a zero waste challenge. And we all know that the less you waste, the more you save. So there are so many different short money challenges that you can do to reinvigorate yourself and get back on track with progress to your goals. Do you have other frugal living tips for spring? Let us know in the comments. I personally have over 200 frugal living tips, and you can get them all in a free ebook called Modern Frugal Living. I'll put the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to Modern Frugality and Frugal Friends podcast wherever you listen to podcasts for more tips just like these.